Hey y'all, I'm Morgan Myles, and I was on season 22 of The Voice, and this is my reaction to my top 8 semifinals performance of Always Remember Us This Way. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was so scary because I had to start this entire song off playing piano, and guitar is my first instrument. And again, you just have to be on top of it. I was like, if I mess this up, it's live. Everyone's gonna know. Everyone's gonna know. Arizona sky. Oh, but also, before we go too far, my vision, I actually own the dress that I'm in. I had my mom send it from Nashville. And it's so crazy because I had this dress forever. It weighs a ton, but I never had anything to wear it for. And then instantly in my head, when I had gotten through from the first week, I go, oh my gosh, this will be great. I want the entire stage to be a train of fabric. And as you can see, look how beautiful. You got to give it up for the Voice wardrobe on this. Like, I couldn't believe how gorgeous this was. And they handmade it. Arizona sky. Stop talking. Burning in your eyes. Oh. You look at me, and babe, I want to catch on fire. So beautiful. It's buried in my soul. On the white piano. California gold. So over to the right is where my parents are seated, and this was such an emotional week for me because this is all dedicated to my cousin that passed away from glioblastoma, brain cancer. So I was really just honing in on that line of I'll always remember us this way. I'll always remember our family, before all this pain came into our lives. And this, I hadn't seen my parents for, months at this point. So I was pretty emotional. Found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked, and again, this is just me on the keys so far. And I'm like, every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. When the sun goes down, the band won't play. How long? Okay. See that? Look right. Okay, this is good. So during rehearsal, like the directors knew that I had enough experience to take some camera angles. So that moment where the light's coming through and I am looking directly at the camera, there's a camera that's coming down and looking at me so that it can really focus on my eyes. I kept saying to the show, emoting is so important. And the way into people's souls are through the eyes. So that's why they kept making sure that we could do more of those angles because I really wanted to deliver my eyes. Now I'm like, the band goes in, woo! Now I can relax a little bit. We don't know how to rhyme, but damn, we tried. Oh, this is angst right here. And I'm feeling this so much. I'm so emotional. Okay, those words, the part of me that you will never die. That's why I'm just like, ooh, I get chills just thinking about it right now. Oh, ooh. So I'm already in it. I'm the last to perform that week, and y'all probably don't realize this, but once you perform your performance, you get in transportation and taken back to the hotel. So you're backstage by yourself, and I decided, because Camila said, bring some pictures so that you get into that emotional place. And what I did was I FaceTimed my grandmother, who's now passed away, and she's like watching it live, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to get in the mood." And she's like, "No, focus." So, anyways, it was just such a memorable moment. Look how gorgeous that set is. And it was the only time I closed the show. Look at Camila. It hurts when the sun goes down. The band won't play. I'll always remember. So at this point, this is so funny because they were like, we need you to kind of stand up at some point. And I was like, okay. And this is the moment we pick up. Now, I have tons and tons of feet of train behind me, and it's a belt. And so you're just trying to maneuver this around. Don't fall off the riser, which I didn't. But I'm not going to lie, I was very scared. Make it look natural for you. Look at Camila. She is up on her feet. I think this is where we get John too. John gets, oh yeah. Look at those fireworks. Every time we say goodbye. Oh, there's John. He's standing. When you get John Legend to stand, it's a big deal. And at this point, everybody's super competitive. Won't play. And right before this, it's like, there is a light on my parents and I spot them. So I have not seen them, but the studio had put a light on them. And this is what happens. When you look, I'm about to cry. That is not fake. I'm like, get it together, breathe. I'll always remember us this way. I can't believe that I was able to get that note out because I was trembling and I was seeing my parents, and it was, for me, it was wrapping up these couple of years where we had lost somebody that was so close in our family, and it was kind of just bringing the memory back alive, and it was such a beautiful night, and it meant so much to me. So right after that, it was time for the finale performances. Click to the next reaction video for my commentary.